Hello, music lovers. It's your girl, Corina Avalos. Your music and radio plug with Up in the Mix presents Heavy on the Honey. Today's guest is a very sweet guest. I'm very excited to chop it up with her today. We've been talking about getting together, getting her on the pod, and the day aligned. And today we get to talk to Sweet Poison.
Hey.
Period. Thank you for coming and thank you so much for your patience.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
today's been kind of like a...
Like, I just feel like everything is divine. I say that every time and everywhere I go. So,
yeah.
I mean...
I gathered that from how you post and like how your dialect online. And I was like, oh, I think she's a spiritually girl.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Clocked it.
Yes. And I love that, especially in music. I definitely think that it's something, having something to believe in, especially in the industry that we're in, is imperative.
Oh, yes. I agree.
Yes. And, you know, you've been doing music for a while.
A long time.
Growing up in Nashville, correct?
Yeah.
How do you think that being from Music City has influenced you to pursue your career in music?
A whole lot. Yeah. And then just especially with there being like a shadow over hip hop, like, because, you know, it's country music. That's what a lot of people think of when they even, you know, hear the word Nashville. It's just, oh, boots and cowgirl hats or boy hats, you know. But no, like, especially it's like we're trying to change that narrative in our hip hop culture of Nashville because it's really big and it's really dope and it's just great. So, like, I'm glad to be like one of the faces for sure.
Yeah, you definitely are. I was talking to you a little bit earlier when we were, you know, before the cameras rolled, that I saw you had done a feature with Starlito last summer, and I remember seeing that clip circulating online.
Yeah.
And so I saw that it was posted by a lot of, you know, really cool producers, artists around town.
Yeah.
So I could definitely tell that you get the love from your counterparts.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I love the city, and it's mutual. So I support and I try to show up and show love to mostly everybody, if not everybody, for sure. Because it's like the community is small, but it's big, you know? And there's different, like, genres within it. Like, you got, like, your trap, and then you got, like, your, what do you call your boom baps? Like it's different, but it's all, like, one, you know? So.
And everybody's interconnected because we've either worked together knowing the same producer, composers, musicians, sometimes the features, you know, that come together that way. But
yeah, I love it. It's like a melting pot for sure.
Yeah. Somebody told me that was also a Nashville native that Nashville is the biggest small city ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love that. Like they said that. I was like,
it really is. Like, even just thinking about it now, like, so true. So true.
How did you end up falling into music? I know being from Music City, that probably influenced, but was there a specific moment or an event that happened where you were like, wait a minute, I think this is what I want to do?
Well, I would say, like, even growing up as a kid, I was very much into music. Inspired by my cousin, my name stemmed from. Like, I'm Sweet Poison, and her name was Poison Ivy. And she rapped. She was, like, the rapper of my family. And she would, like, write me and my sister, like, raps to, like, just rap to people. Because, like, I have a twin sister. So she was like, I just think it'd be cool, you know, if y'all rap the twins, you know. So she would write us raps, literally. And we would just, like, go around rapping it in our neighborhoods and stuff like that. So I feel like that very much inspired me. And then just, like, when I was going to TSU, I don't know, something just clicked. I don't know, literally, I don't know. I really can't pinpoint it, but it was like spirit just came over me. And I'm just like, I got to keep my cousin's name alive, you know? Because it's like, I just felt like this is something that she would definitely been pursuing if she was still here in this realm. And yeah. That's how it got started.
She obviously lives through you.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, especially, I love that you pay homage to her
all the
with
time.
the name. Because I was curious about how you even came up with the name. And so I love that you shared that with me.
Yeah, thank you. No problem.
Yeah, and when it comes to the musical influences, aside from, you know, your family ties, where else do you get inspiration when it comes to creating music?
I feel like traveling. I get a lot of inspiration from that. Also just other artists, like whether they're locally independent here in Nashville or just some that I grew up listening to, like Lil Wayne, Lauryn Hill, like different people, different genres. Like, I'm just a music lover. Like, I'm not in a box. Like, even though, like, I rap and sing, but, like, I love pop, even a little country, a little rock, like,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that also, like, you're millennial, correct?
Yeah.
Our generation, I think that we were exposed because of MTV.
Mm-hmm.
Remember MTV? Like when
And
they would,
106 in Park.
yes,
oh
like
my gosh,
you, like
yeah.
oh god, that was like the last good era when it came to music. I swear to God, because we
Yes.
were just
What was it, like TRL? That was on
yes,
MTV?
and they played all genres. So I think
Yes.
that really put us in a position where we were able to have access to
Mm-hmm.
music, maybe that we wouldn't necessarily look for, but we're like, oh, this sounds kind of good, and then you would download it on LimeWire.
On me, I swear, that's exactly right. Like, that's so crazy because, like, I grew up listening to Britney Spears, like Christina Aguilera, the Backstreet Boys. Like, them were some of my favorite bands and stuff, too, growing up. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, it's crazy. And then a lot of those people are doing like resurgence. You know, they're coming back up.
Yeah, it's like resurfacing. Everything is just like a
even the clothes.
What goes around comes around. Like from TikTok, like TikTok is really bringing a lot of stuff back. Like, and it's so dope. I love that. Yeah.
When it comes to, you know, you've been being a millennial, you've seen that transition from prior to like the dial-up to like the internet, and then all, because remember there was a chunky internet system, and then all of a sudden we moved
like
to
AOL or something.
Yes, AOL, Hotmail, and then it became what it is now. Isn't it interesting to see like how the music, even just like marketing the music, has changed?
Yes, because like when I first started doing music, like baby, I was getting CDs printed up.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally hand in hand, like all of that. So, and that shift changed like rapidly. It was just like a year. And then next thing you know, everything is just online streaming, and it was just crazy. But like, I feel like it's good though, you know, even though it did change, but it's good. Like growth is always good for the most part, you know?
Yeah, and being adaptable is also so important, especially in the career that we're in.
Oh yeah, you have to, and stay relevant and just, you know, yeah, all of that.
I'm not sure if you don't want to, we don't have to tap into this.
What's that?
But I know you have a daughter.
Yeah.
She is, you know, I would say tween or teen.
Yeah, just right at teen. 14, so yeah.
Yeah, 14. Oh my gosh. So what is that like to raise a daughter and also be an artist in hip hop?
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
More so than anything. It's just, it could be challenging too, you know, especially with her growing, and like she's like me. It's just like me looking at me sometimes, and I'd be like, whoa. Like, you know, like when I had her, I always thought of these moments. Like, I wonder how's it gonna be, you know, when she gets this age. And like we're here now, and it's just like, wow. So it could be challenging, but she's very much like into her own thing. Like she does her own thing. Like she's into dance and music, of course, but not like, I don't think she want to rap or sing or nothing right now. I don't think, but she's more so into like her skincare and just like I said, she does like graphics and stuff like that. So she's really cool. She's a cool kid and very great.
She could be part of the team with the graphics.
Oh yeah, that's why I always tell them, like, look, you just keep working that area and we're gonna get you. But like, yeah, she like makes all type of flyers for her friends and their birthday parties and stuff like that. And like very athletic. Like she's like, I say, she's just like me all over again. So
I'm just so curious. What is her sign?
I'm a Libra.
You're a Libra too? Libra gang!
Yeah.
Girl.
Right here?
Girl. I have a Libra on my...
You're a Libra?
Yes.
What?
I have a Libra scale on my rib. That was my first tattoo ever.
Oh my God.
But I mean, everybody always like thinks I'm a Scorpio because I have a little scorpion on my shoulder.
Oh yeah?
But I would say that Scorpios are my counsel. I really trust them.
I have a rising. That's my rising Scorpio.
I was like, I couldn't read because I'm like, you have like that something like an appeal to you. And not saying that Libras are not.
Okay.
You know, because we are that girl.
Yeah.
But, you know, we are, I think, especially depending on what your moon and your rising is, you can be multidimensional, you know. But what's your moon?
Cancer.
Ah.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's
your
like
mother, literally.
Yeah, very much. Like, it's crazy. But yeah.
What's your daughter?
She's an Aquarius.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. And then my mom's an Aquarius, so I grew up with that, you know, so I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like everything is, you know, supposed to happen how it happens. So I'm just like, I love it. Like, we're both air signs, so yeah, love that.
Oh yeah, the household air sign gang for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, my dad's an Aquarius too, so
For real?
I mean, but he's a dude, so it's not the same. It's not the same.
It doesn't be the same. I swear. I swear.
Because girl Aquariuses are night and day from a man. But that is actually funny that you said that your daughter's an Aquarius because you said she makes flyers for her friends, and I'm like, that's like so community coded.
Yes.
Love that.
She is so much. Yeah.
How did you end up exploring astrology, spirituality? Like, how did that come about?
It came about years and years ago. It actually started from me like being more conscious and aware of like just us beings, period. You know, it started with me, my diet first. Like I like stopped eating meat and stuff like that. So I feel like once I did that, it kind of just opened my mind more and like on a conscious level, just becoming more aware of everything. And then I kind of just went down this hole. I won't even say a hole, but I just kind of dug on deep and I just started, you know, just unlearning and relearning things and just it all came about. But I've always been obviously into astrology because I got this tattoo when I was like 16. So I was still in high school when I got this.
Girl.
Yeah. I snuck and got it. Like my mom didn't even know. But
you, and it's like a medal. Like, you can't hide that.
I know, but I tried.
Yeah.
But she didn't know about it. Of course, she would have never let me get it. But hey, I did it. And yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I've always been who I am. It just took me time to get there, you know, like divine.
Of it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's actually interesting that you mentioned the diet leading to your spiritual awakening. My ex-husband, that's kind of what happened with him.
Oh, you were married?
Yeah, I was married for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
He's amazing. We're still really like good friends,
That's
but
awesome.
you know, we got together pretty young and you know, like we're just in different chapters of our lives. And me being in music and he's more on like the spiritual side of things. Like he's really pursuing that.
Yeah.
I just think that our paths were no longer aligned. But besides the point.
Yeah.
He was also telling me when he decided he wanted to just do plant-based, like not even, I wouldn't even say vegan. He just wanted to be more plant-based. Like he went on a fast for just fruit and vegetables. And that just led him down this path. Yeah. And so that's why I was like,
and that's mostly how it happens for some. For a lot of people that I've met anyway, it happened like that.
Yeah.
And then like, cause sometimes I feel like, I'm not saying that you can't be spiritual and eat meat, but it's kind of like a contradiction a little bit if you kind of think about it.
Yeah, because that is an animal that has a soul and a mind and is conscientious.
Yeah.
And to, you know,
and
that's
just eating flesh when, you know, you're supposed to be, you know, replenishing your body and nourishing your cells. Yeah. Not just your appetite that people think, you know. Yeah. Yeah. It's all mental, I feel like.
Oh, and I mean, even being from the South, I can't even imagine like that pivot of like, you know, eating a certain way for most of your life.
Yeah.
You're not eating like everyone else.
Yeah, but like I trained my mind. Like I literally told myself in 2015, I was like, it was probably November or December, and I was like, I'm not eating meat going into the next year. So 2016 is like when I just stopped. But like I trained my mind, it's like I just told myself, like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. And it just happened that way.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Almost 9 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, kudos to you because like, that's hard.
Yeah, but it was also like stages. So I went vegetarian first. Like I just really stopped eating meat. I was still eating dairy and stuff like that. But then I just kind of like, you know, went on up the ladder.
Right.
So now I'm here.
Yeah. Do you think that, you know, taking care of yourself in that way also helps you stay clear-headed when it comes to the creativity?
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. Like, no, like I smoked for a while too. I just now kind of like stopped smoking. I still drink every now and then, like occasionally. I don't just like, you know, pouring up the bottle, but it's cool. But it's also good to have that clear mind, like you said, to be creative. And though some people need that stuff to be creative, you know, that's to each his own, but you know. It works for me.
You don't strike me as a judgmental person.
Oh, no.
So you're like, hey, this is what works for me. Yeah. You do you, boo. I love that for you. If you like it, I love it.
Yeah, very much. Don't get me wrong. And I always try to like influence the people around me, like my tribe and the ones I love too. You know, whatever I can. But I'm not going to like force you. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, to each his own and everybody's on their own journey. So.
Right.
That's what I do now.
Speaking of Tribe, you were just a participant of 615 Day.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of those cats, I imagine, came up with you too in music. And so what's it like to see that, yes, the city is getting its own day?
I love that. Like, it's been a long time coming. And shout out to Slab too, because he really pushed for us.
We love him around these
definitely
parts.
like rallying for the city and the hip hop culture. Like, love them guys for sure. And it's just great to see that we're actually being honored, you know what I'm saying? And having that awareness for just everyone to know, like, whether you're in the city or outside the city, like 615 Days, like it's a real thing now. Like, first, I know it was probably like 4 years ago, we was doing little concerts and like little dive bars and stuff like that. But now to see it just expanded like to the Basement East is really crazy. And other like platforms have days and all stuff like that. And like just to see 615 Day just flourishing the way it is I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm happy to be a part of it.
I mean, that it was a pretty big lineup, and I love that a lot of the locals participated in that, because that just shows like you are giving your own city the love that you would hope it gives you.
And even if I wasn't like on the show, I had planned to show up. Yeah, for sure. Because I was on it every year since Slab been doing it, he's hit me up, so I'm all for it. Like anything for the city, man. Like whatever we got to do,
Yeah. Do you ever get stage fright performing?
Not now.
Yeah.
I probably when I first started, but not now. Like it's just like second nature. Like, yeah.
Do you think there's a difference when it comes to performing on stage versus you making a music video?
Oh yeah,
because I feel like that'd be nerve-wracking having all these eyes on you, right? Like,
but no, I mean, I just feel like far as the time and just the repetitiveness when making a video, that would be the only thing. But just being in front of a camera, hey, like, I don't know.
You're like natural.
Yeah, it has become natural, like especially doing all the interviews and stuff that I've been doing lately and in the past. Like it was just like all practice for now.
Yeah.
And
for the future.
Yeah, for sure.
You just dropped a music video.
5L.
This afternoon.
Yeah, it came out today.
And so I know that you mentioned that you had a friend that's a choreographer help with direct that video.
Yeah.
And so how did that collaboration come? And then when it came to the vision of the video, did you really have like that concept in mind and just kind of like you guys piggybacked off each other?
Yeah. So me and Marco, we started really working together back in like 2022. Like he did the first video, Could Never, for me. And he did so great. So I'm just like, I'm finna start using him. You know what I'm saying? Just not using him, but I'm finna start working with him more.
Right.
And I always come up with my concepts for my videos. But then I also give the director creative control too. Like whatever you see, I'm all for it. Like you said, piggybacking off each other. But this particular video, I just shot Marco the video treatment. And was like, hey, I'm thinking this. Because I didn't want it to be too crazy. And I know I didn't want to be outside because the rain been going crazy for the past month, it seems like. So I sent him everything. And he was like, dope, let's do it. And then we just had to find a space. And we did that. And we went to town. It was great. So the video is super dope. Like the song is really fun, bossy, independent type vibe. It was a good time. It was a good time with the girls. We had fun.
Yeah. I know. I really liked it because you had a bunch of hot girls in it.
Yeah.
How long did it take for that video to shoot? Like how many hours? And then also, did you know that? I know that, we're going to touch on Sweet Summer, but did you purposely plan out that debut, right after the solstice?
Of course. Yes, of course.
My astrology girl had a tip.
I did, of course. And then just me, like, for the past maybe 5 or 6 summers, like, I've been just dropping, like, hot singles. And I hadn't dropped a project since, like, 2022, but I dropped that, like, fourth quarter of the year. So this time around, I thought about, hey, let's do something for the summer. Because it's like I've been having hot songs for the past 5 summers. So I'm like, I might as well do a project, for that. And the video, I have more songs coming. Like I have more. I'm gonna drop a single like next week. Another one that's really hitting off the summer. It's called Lit Summer, actually. So I just wanted to Push 5L, going and get it going, because it's been like, making noise since like February. So I'm like, I've had a good run with it. Not even saying that I'm stopping pushing it, but it's just like, it's time for me to like circulate another song and get that out and going. And I feel like the 5L definitely hits the debut, like the first song off the album. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're really good at post-release strategy, because people forget that you still have to market it.
Yeah, you have to. And like the rollout is so important. Like I'm like, just like I got so much content ready to just roll out, but I'm like, I still have to like be mindful of everything.
Strategic.
Yeah, very strategic.
Do you have a team?
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so. It's small, but yeah, I definitely have my people that I have to, get advice from and help me out like all the time. So yeah, I don't just do it by myself. So no, like it's me, but trust me, they're behind the scenes.
Yeah, and it does take a village. I always tell everybody that, whether you're independent or not, even at the labels, you do need to have a village, like a team of people, whether it's big or small. Yeah. Preferably small, because you want your voice to be heard, not just echo in the room. But just having people that actually fuck with you.
Yeah, like and that you can trust. Yes, I feel like that's the big thing.
Yes, trust. No yes man.
Yes, no.
There's a difference between people that, will agree with you, but also are able to disagree when they just are like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we touched on Lit Summer. Is there any other exciting things that you have going on? Leading up to the end of this year.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm trying to put a show together, like one that I headline. So we'll see. I'm getting it all lined up. It's kind of got some personal stuff going on, but we're gonna get past that, and we're gonna make it happen. Yeah, we're gonna make it happen.
You're a busy queen, and I am excited to see what all you accomplished this Lit Summer. It's a sweet summer.
Yeah, another sweet summer that's dropping July the 11th. So yeah.
Well, I would imagine this interview will be out by then.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure to include the link in the description. Yeah. But I'm so excited that we got to chop it up. I am so incredibly thankful. We finally connected. It's been a long time coming.
You're so great.
Yes. And, we both have a lot of mutuals. So I was like, it's just a matter of time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the stars align today on this beautiful rainy day.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. We love it.
Yes. Well, I appreciate you, Sweet Poison.
Thank you. Of course.
And thank you guys. If you guys, want to keep up with Sweet Poison, I'll make sure to include all her socials. If you want to plug them in, feel free.
Sweet Poison Music. That's on Instagram and TikTok. So Sweet Poison on Twitter and Facebook. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate y'all for being here today. This is your girl, Corina Avalos, your music and radio plug with Up in the Mix.
Yeah.